Hello, I've come across some information that I think may help many of you. I've been doing a study on emotional and mental health for the past year. And what I discovered is our life is governed by a series of emotional triggers and responses. For instance, you may get bored or lonely and you out of habit you turn to your cell phone and maybe start scrolling to social media. Maybe that's how you got here today. We have an emotion and then we have an escape from that emotion, a habit that we do, an addiction that we turn to escape from that emotion. So maybe you'll send a text to someone. After a few hours, they don't respond and you'll start to feel rejection. To escape the feelings of rejection, you go get a pint of ice cream and start eating it. Or you're anxious and worried about something. To escape the worry and anxiety, you turn to that porn website. So we turn to these habits, these coping mechanisms. So what I'm going to suggest you do is to, instead of immediately or habitually turning to that escape, that we sit in the emotion. So you sit in that rejection, you sit in that depression, you sit in that anxiety, you sit in that depression, that betrayal. And if you get angry, find out what's the actual emotion. Is it because you were embarrassed? Is it because you were betrayed? Is it because they belittled you? Figure out what the actual emotion is and sit in that emotion. And when you sit in that emotion, that'll give you a greater awareness of yourself and a greater awareness of the situation. And so instead of immediately turning to your escape, instead of trying to distract yourself from the emotion, sit in that emotion. And what that'll allow you to do is that'll allow you to make a decision based on your values instead of making a decision based on the emotion that you don't want to feel anymore.